My name's Phil Campion, and I host the Debrief podcast. And today, I'm doing Say It or Shot It. Yeah, that's right, you heard right. Say it or shot it. You lot have been asking me all sorts of questions, and I've been answering them, all right? But you've asked me a few dodgy ones, okay? So, we'll see if they're dodgy or if they're proper dodgy. Because if they're proper dodgy, I'll be drinking one of these concoctions in front of me here. Because I can't answer it all, can I? I might drop myself in it. Right, here we go. I've got my assistant here who's going to ask me, this is Rebecca, she's going to ask me some awkward or not awkward questions.
What is the last thing you Googled?
That's simple. Scottish Terriers. It was a Scottish Terrier Google.
Why did you attack the radio presenter?
Right, look, come on. He got personal, right? And when you get personal with Big Phil, there's only one way it's going to go, isn't there?
What are your views on national service?
My views on national service are that we should have some form of national service. We should have some form of thing that makes young people proud of where they come from and their surroundings and instills a sense of discipline and pride and all that stuff that the schools don't teach them, all right? Now, don't get me on my political soapbox here because I'm not political, but I am going to tell you a little bit of sweeping the streets, a little bit of discipline, a haircut now and again wouldn't go amiss with today's youth. And those of you out there who are serving and doing your bit, good on you. Oh, that's a horrible one. Do I have to actually name them? Because I had so many. Look, I've been blessed with so many great guests. I've had so many. I've had Dilksy, Billy. I've had, it's not fair, is it? I'm not going to give you a name because I can't. Because look, it wouldn't be fair because they've all been good for different reasons, and I know that's not an answer, and I know I'm going to have to dive into one of these honking things here, but I'm afraid this is my first world of honkingness. And this is random, by the way, because I don't know what these are. You obviously know what they are, right? So I'm just going to tip it straight down my clacker. Well, that wasn't too bad. That's all right for a start, that. Tastes like a strawberry vodka.
It was strawberry vodka, yeah.
Oh,
Easy with that one.
it's nice. Have another one. Right, come on then. Let's go.
Who's been the worst guest?
Oh, I can't answer that. Definitely can't answer that. I don't think I've had a bad one. I know that's not an answer. Give me the shot. Whatever it is, it's going in. Oh, jeez.
That was soy sauce.
Yeah. That was soy sauce, yeah. Nice. God,
Okay.
salty, innit? Yeah, go on.
Do you have any good stories from the Saints in Southampton?
I do have a good story. I have a story about my son, actually, and he's not gonna thank me for this whatsoever, but we were at a football match, and I think it was against Bournemouth, and they'd come into town looking for a bit of trouble. And we were outside, I think it was Yates's, in the centre of town, and that's where people were going to head to. And there was a load of police there and a load of that going off. Anyway, next door to Yates's is a Greggs. And Perry said, I'm going to go and grab a sausage roll. So he went to grab a sausage roll. As he went in there, loads and loads of Bournemouth fans turned up. It all went off like Chinese New Year. My mate Roger was getting hit with a baton by the police. I'm yelling, gobbing off. The fans are going all over the place. It's gone mad. And Perry's in Greggs. Locked in Greggs, all right? Not just in Greggs, locked in Greggs, looking out the window like that. So obviously when he came out, we absolutely have never let him forget that the fact that he only ever turned up when it went wrong once at the football and he hid in Greggs. However, he did get a sausage roll and I never, on the plus side of things, all right? So there you go.
What has been your most intimate battlefield experience?
My most intimate battlefield experience would have been in a sleeping bag, obviously pulling the stalk. I'm not drinking one of those for the sake of having a Tommy tank, mate. I'm telling you. No chance. None at all. Ain't going to happen. So there you go. Intimate with myself.
What is the most illegal thing you've ever done?
I can tell you that as well, actually, because when I was young, a juvenile offence, I will add, Section 18, GBH. So there you go. Keep your drinks.
Can you read us the last text message you sent?
Oh, yeah, I can, yeah. I've got nothing to hide in here. Right, let me have a butcher's. Wait there. Let me flick through my phone. Right, here we go. It was to my personal trainer, and it was a message. So we'll see if we can get this on here, yeah? Hang on.
Middle of the road, mate, is seriously, because of the shape of my stomach, being fat, it gets in the way.
And there you go. And that was me on about being on the rowing machine. And he said to me, "You're not set up properly on the rowing machine." I was like, "I can't do it. I proper can't. Look at it. It's like an egg."
What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever been caught doing?
Ooh. Caught doing. They're going to revolve around leaving socks in my bedroom again. You know that, don't you? But in the kids' home, there was a moment when my door had been left open after, and the tissue was obviously on the floor. And a member of staff had come up to check that I was okay. And I'd obviously been knocking the top off it again. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a reoccurring offence in my life, knocking the top off it, all right?
What is the biggest lie you've ever told without being caught?
Right. I can tell you this, and it's not. I'm not drinking a drink for this one. I'm telling you, right. So, I went to a public school. Right, it was quite a posh school, and I got bullied there. Right, I did get bullied. I got picked on quite badly sometimes. Right, and it was because all these other kids they were just different to me, whatever reason. Anyway, I got bullied, and I thought to myself one year it was coming up to we were going on leave. I think it was summer leave or something like that. And I thought, I'm gonna stitch this. I'm gonna get people an extra couple of days here. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna ruin it for everybody, right? So I literally thought, how can I get everybody in trouble in the whole school? And what I did was, I sneaked out during one of my lessons and had a in the urinal. Right? Anyway, sure enough, it went mad. There was an assembly about it. When you know you've done something wrong when there's an assembly about the thing that you did, right? What is it? They had an assembly, right? That's it. If it happens again, nobody is going to leave. I thought, oh, well, you cracked it for me, haven't you? I'm going to have to do it again. So I waited a couple of days, done it again. There was the biggest whodunit you've ever had. There was like a manhunt, bloodhounds, you name it. They was coming after the geezer that was shitting in the urinal. And it was me. And I had to keep poker-faced until the end of term. And we didn't ever get any extra time for it. But the threat was there. But look, if you're listening to this, it was me. Oh, dear.
Have you ever kissed a man? And if so, who?
Oh, loads. Loads. I've got so many good male friends. I had tongues as well. I ain't worried about that, do you know what I mean? There's been plenty of drunken tongues in Phil's life.
Okay, last question, Phil. Are there any operations that you've been on that you haven't told
No,
us
that's
about?
unfair, isn't it? That's unfair, because there's stuff that I probably, I can't air. So I'm just going to have to get this down my fat Gregory Peck. There you go. Cheers. Oh,
That was lemon juice.
that was lemon juice. Oh,
Well, Phil, you avoided the egg and you avoided the sriracha sauce.
I did avoid the egg. And I did avoid the sriracha sauce, although that would probably go all right with that. And we'll do this anyway. Be a shame if I didn't grand slam, wouldn't it? Oh. And I've earned the water. That was Say It or Shot It, okay? Listen, seriously, if you've got anything you'd like to hear me say or not hear me say or think that I wouldn't say, then send it in. If there's something you'd like to see in one of those shots there, and it isn't going to kill me, literally, send it in and I'll have a go. We'll see you next time.